Hello John Wick fans, and welcome back to Nerd Doc. With John Wick Chapter 4 now in theaters, it's time to examine the post-credit scene of the movie. That means there will be spoilers for John Wick Chapter 4 in this video. This is your spoiler warning. We'll also discuss the Ballerina and Hotel Continental spin-offs, as well as potential sequels including John Wick 5 and whether or not John is still alive. If you have any questions, or just want to let us know what you thought of the movie and post-credit scene, leave a comment below. And because the film is still in theaters, we can only show footage from the trailers, so please bear with us there. The post-credit scene in John Wick 4 features Donnie Yin's character, Kane, as well as Akira, played by Rina Sawayama. Earlier in the movie, when the High Table invaded the Osaka Continental, Akira's father was killed by Kane. At first, Akira wanted to get immediate revenge by attacking Kane herself, but he warned her not to throw her life away as she was already gravely injured and would struggle to win such a fight. Having a daughter of his own, Kane knew that Akira would come for him one day to avenge her father's death, to which he told Akira he would be waiting for her. Akira later spoke with John, informing him that he brought this upon their family and he needed to make it right by killing Kane to avenge Akira's father. If John didn't do it, she would. However, Kane and John are very good friends, with Kane only working for the High Table because of a deal he made with them to save his own daughter's life. He would not be attacking John or Akira's father if not for this deal. Because Kane and John are so close, John doesn't end up killing him, which leaves the revenge to Akira. In the post-credit scene, Kane is listening to his daughter play music in a public area. Doing this brings him peace, and it's also when he's most vulnerable, or at least as vulnerable as a trained assassin can be. Akira approaches him, preparing a concealed knife she plans to use in order to end Kane's life. Just before Akira reaches Kane, it cuts to black and the movie comes to an end. This is setting up a new adventure in the John Wick franchise. There are a few different ways things could play out, but it's unlikely Akira simply kills Kane. The High Table may interrupt them, setting them both on a new mission that postpones Akira's revenge. This may even be used for John Wick Chapter 5, in which John is the one interrupting them, or their mission will be to assist John in some way. We can only speculate as to what this specifically sets up, but so long as John Wick 4 does well, and the audience likes Kane and Akira, this scene sets up a future adventure featuring these two characters. In addition to a potential spin-off with Kane and Akira, there are two spin-offs confirmed to already be on the way. The first will be a movie titled Ballerina, while the other is a limited series about the Hotel Continental. Ballerina has already completed filming and will focus on Rooney, the ballerina who had a cameo in John Wick 3. In that movie, she was played by Unity Phelan, but the role was recast for the Ballerina film, and Ana de Armas is now playing the character. John Wick, Winston, Sharon, and the director will all be featured in the film. While the untimely passing of Lance Reddick is certainly saddening, he had already completed his work on Ballerina, making it one of his final films. Taking place between John Wick 3 and John Wick 4, the film will see Rooney hunting down the people who murdered her family. While there's no release date for Ballerina yet, with filming now completed, it's expected to arrive sometime in the first half of 2024. The Continental is a limited series that will stream on Peacock in the US, Middle East, and Israel, and on Amazon Prime in the rest of the world. The series will consist of 3 90-minute episodes covering 3 days during 1975. It will follow a young Winston as he battles demons from his past and eventually takes control of the New York Continental. A young Sharon will also be featured, but these roles will be portrayed by younger actors, with no appearance from John Wick given the time period of the series. Finally, we come to John Wick 5. At one point there were plans for both John Wick 4 and John Wick 5, with the possibility they would shoot back to back. However, it was later decided to only shoot John Wick 4 for now. Given how successful John Wick 4 is looking to be, early tracking shows the film heading toward a $64 million opening weekend, which would be a franchise high. With that kind of box office haul, Lionsgate is very likely to want John Wick 5 to happen at some point. Director Chad Stahelski and star Keanu Reeves have said they're taking a break from John Wick for a while following the release of Chapter 4. When they're ready, they will sit down and figure out if they have more John Wick stories to tell. Our best guess is that John Wick 5 will happen, but it's unlikely to start filming until at least late 2024 or sometime in 2025, with a release 12 to 18 months after filming begins. That puts a rough release window probably somewhere between early 2025 and late 2026. So while nothing is confirmed at the moment, John Wick 5 seems very likely to happen, meaning the character is not dead, despite the gravestone at the end of John Wick 4. So what did you think of the post-credit scene in John Wick Chapter 4? Are you expecting a spin-off with Donnie Yen? And are you looking forward to Ballerina or the Continental? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. For now, that wraps up this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who loves John Wick.